You're here on to iBrand Daybreak, and now it's time for the entertainment gist segment of the show. Well, Samuel Dukata is already right here, sitting by in the studio. Good morning, Samuel.
Good morning, Margaret. And
good morning.
Good morning, Samson. How are you guys doing?
We're fine, thank you.
All right.
All right, so what's it for entertainment this morning?
All right, we have a couple of stories, ranging from Davido, that's on the entertainment scene, then to politics, and then to one or two things in the music industry. But let me just quickly take you through the stories we have for today. Hello and welcome to Entertainment Gist. I am Samuel Carter. Starting with, we have Afrobeat singer Davido Adeleke, aka Davido, has reacted as his uncle, Senator Demola Adeleke, received his certificate of return Wednesday from the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Recall that Adeleke was declared winner of the Osun State governorship election after he garnered the highest vote. Davido had on Tuesday via a Twitter post raised the alarm that 48 hours after the election, INEC was yet to issue a certificate of return to his uncle, warning that no illegal act should be done against the will of Osun people who came out massively to vote for his uncle. However, Wednesday, INEC presented the certificate to Adeleke, who was the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Davido again took to his Twitter page to express his gratitude to God, saying that the struggle for victory was a long battle. He said, and I quote, "It's been a long battle fought. We put our family name on the line. I put my career on the line, but we had faith. This was God testing us if we really believe in Him. I feel victorious. Congrats, Your Excellency at @Adeleke_01. As for me, it's back to the studio." End of quote. Well, Samson, this is Davido, as usual, expressing his gratitude, his happiness for the success that his uncle, Senator Nuruddin Ademola Adeleke experienced or had during the just concluded Osun State governorship elections. It's normal for one to express his gratitude. But then, is it wise for us now to say that that delay that INEC displayed, I beg your pardon, for not giving the certificate of return as at when due, are we going to say it's a deliberate attempt?
Well, you had an INEC official, try to defend that, saying that there's nowhere in the Constitution it's stated that it has to be probably 24 hours after an election, that there's a time frame of 14 days, which is 2 weeks. So the commission was still within that 2 weeks time frame by the Constitution, and they were well within their rights to give it within that 2 weeks. But the beauty is it has been given. We know quite well that you can also make references to instances where a candidate wins and virtually 24 hours later he gets the certificate of return. Again, all of these things is just part of the political games and landscape. But I think the beauty about this process is the fact that the people came out en masse to really let their voices heard, known and heard rather, and they've been able to see through that process in terms of the elections. Now, the candidate has received, or the governor-elect is no longer a candidate, the governor-elect has received his certificate of return. I think we should move on from there. If it's going to go down, the legal path, which is looking very likely, then it should go down that path in terms of, a tribunal, court of appeal, and possibly the Supreme Court. But at this point in time, the governor-elect has received the certificate, and that's what matters.
All right. Margaret, what do you have to say concerning this, or we just move on?
No, what Samson has to say about the aspect he drew it from, I'm taking another turn. Well, Davido mentioned something that he put his career on the line, they put their family name on the line, and we saw reactions from Adeleke. He was a bit emotional about it, shed some tears, and part of the victory sign, But the thing is that David, I want to take it from the angle of David as a person. He really showed love for family. Don't forget the last elections where his uncle, where he was contested in court, Davido was fully involved. This is someone who could have musical tours, could have a lot of things to do as a celebrity in his own. He had to put it, and he had to, I think that's also a risk he took. What if his uncle didn't win again? All of those things, had to put a lot of things on pause just for his uncle. So I am saying it from the aspect of love for family. had to come in, and that in itself is commendable. Well, aside the INEC giving the certificate of return, they don't issue the statement anyway, and he issued that statement and said, INEC, sorry for yesterday, or that kind of statement. So, but then it's all victory for their delegates, and I'm happy for them. That's what I have to say.
Victory all the way. So let's move on. Thank you very much, Margaret. Second story says, phenomenal Zazu singer Portable has retracted his comment that he was part of the formation of the notorious cultist group 1 Million Boys, a crime gang unleashing terror in Lagos. His retraction is coming on the heels of the force headquarters order to investigate him over his comment that he was instrumental to the formation of the notorious cultist group. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, has issued a directive to the Lagos State Police Command to investigate the singer's link with the cultist group 1 Million Boys and Ajah Boys. The IGP order reads partly sequel to the trending video of one Habib Okikiola, aka Portable, where he claimed to have formed the 1 Million Boys cult group terrorizing some part of Lagos State. The IGP has ordered CP Lagos to investigate the indicting statement and take necessary legal actions. A statement by Force Public Relations Officer CPC Muyiwa Adejobi said, "This directive is premised on the continuous effort of the Nigerian police force to fish out pillars and sponsors of cult groups in order to decimate their activity and restore sanity to our society." In a video posted via his Instagram handle, the Zazu Krona denied being the founder of crime gangs 1 Million Boys and Ajah Boys. Portable, in his new video, could be heard saying he was only referring to his fans and not any criminal gang or cult group. He said, "What I meant by Million Boys is millions of followers." That's really conflicting, I may say, in such a statement. But then I would like to get your comment first, Samson. He made that statement and it was clearly understood or comprehended by all. Why coming back to, post a video either debunking or making clarity to that statement? I really don't understand. Was it that he never knew the implications of what he was saying initially? What's your reaction to
he
that?
knew the implications. It's difficult to say he didn't know. He was just trying to, put up a front that he's, a street boy. He has the support of, certain radical groups and cultists and what have you. Okay. So he can't deny the fact that, he didn't know what he was saying at the time. Retracting that statement and claiming, he meant 1 million fans is a really, really ridiculous, attempt at damage control. Because when you say 1 million, okay, let's even assume the 1 million boys meant 1 million fans. How about the Ajah boys?
Ajah fans.
I really was that Ajah fans too.
Fans
so
from Ajah, actually.
It's ridiculous.
And again, sorry to even butt in. When he said 1 million boys, 1 million fans, what's the link?
Again, as I said, it's just a ridiculous attempt to, manage the crisis in terms of damage control. I think it's a good thing that the police are into on this. It's a good way to make a statement. You can't go ahead and make certain statements if true or untrue. You can't just do that. And if untrue, it will definitely bear the lessons. If true, it should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Because during the pandemic, you had these notorious cultist groups terrorize several communities in Lagos. You had so many young men in Lagos become vigilantes overnight, where they had to protect their communities, their houses and all of that from these cultist groups that were on rampage at the time. So the fact that you are coming up to lay claim of having founded the group or having affiliations to these groups now, not just even one, to these groups, means that it's not something Lagosians will take lightly, because you had those who were victims, either lost properties or got injured in various attacks and all that perpetrated by these groups. So I like the fact that the police are on it, and I hope that they really investigate till the case fully.
All right, Margaret.
I think Portable is someone who stumbled on fame.
Okay.
Now, I wouldn't say popularity. He's simply notorious, because
You mean he's notorious?
He's not
his statement.
He is a notorious personality, as a matter of fact. He in himself is notorious. So as a celebrity, so to say, even though that word celebrity has been abused, because celebrities are people who have moral standards to give out to people who are looking up to them, not people who come up to say they are founders of 1 Million Boys and smoke all sort of things in their music videos and social media. So people follow you. What are you? So that's my idea of celebrity. So I don't think he falls in that. Many celebrities don't even fall in that category. Let's not even go there. Okay. But I think he's someone who stumbled on fame, and since, unfortunately, because it's not fortunate for Nigerians, unfortunately he has stumbled on fame already. What happens to his PR team? From the inception of me knowing Portable to date, it's always been one issue or the other. It's always been he's fighting, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's constituting a lot of nuisance, and so I think his PR team, he doesn't have, even his manager, actually, even his manager, what is that manager doing? He also did a video of him saying he didn't know it was APC he was going to campaign for, and they just gave him a paper to sign, and when he signed it, they took him there, and he realized it was APC campaign. Since they had already paid him, he had to do it. Ridiculous, really. So okay, you couldn't read it. So no, this is not me trying to bash him, but then the fact is, you can't come up to make certain statements. During the COVID-19, I knew what 1 Million Boys did to people. Sure. I know personally. Sure. I don't know so much about Ajah boys, but the 1 Million Boys, those are notorious cult gangs, notorious cult groups that has done so much, perpetrated a lot of evil, bumped into people's shops. A pregnant friend of mine at that point had to call me. She was shaking by past 1 a.m. Said 1 Million Boy just came. She was pregnant, almost had a first label, and then you come to say things like that, and then we expect you now come and say 1 million fans. You're not talking to children, as a matter of fact. So it's good the police are on it, and I just hope that they stay on it and get to the root of it, so people don't just come out to say certain things that could be indicting and think this is Nigeria, nothing would happen. The police should actually show that something can actually happen. So it's not about them saying they're on it. They should actually show, even though he's not the founder of 1 Million Boy, for him to have said that, he should be arrested, he should be apprehended, so that other people will take a cue from it. So.
Yes, I think I agree with you, considering the insecurity that has been plaguing this country for quite a number of years. Yeah. It will definitely deter others from thinking that you own your social space, you are allowed to say some certain things. I don't think that is really, going to be accepted by anybody or even the authorities themselves. Something, do you have any
No, I have said everything.
All right, so let's just move on. Now, the third story says, Summer Stage is one of the New York most beloved, broadly accessible, free outdoor performing art festivals presenting free live performances, spanning all genres. Headlining the show are top Afrobeat sensations, Party Rankin, Flavor Nabanian, Jules, Superhead, DJ John, Quick, and a host of African and international music stars. Over the years, Summer Stage has assembled some of the world's leading music icons who exude diverse music styles and cultural offerings ranging from jazz, hip-hops, Latin, global, idol, and contemporary dance to engage fans from all over the city and the world. And the 2022 session will continue that legacy. In a press release, the executive artistic director of Summer Stage, Erica Elliott, stated, New York is the quintessential global city and the place where we have been proud to call home for more than 3 decades. Summer Stage brings renowned artists and rising stars from around the world to global neighborhood parks, presenting distinctive New York genre, salsa, jazz, and hip-hop, alongside idol, reggae, Afrobeat, soul, modern dance, and much more. We turn local parks into dynamic and accessible performance spaces. There truly is no better place to experience music than amongst the trees in this iconic sport. Come watch legendary artists and also discover emerging stars that will be performing live at the event. Abbas Akiju, a media executive and founder of Prime Music Partners, also stated that he is excited working with organization and bringing Afrobeat sounds on the global stage. Samson, this is a welcome development and something very interesting to see our local artists being recognized from other civil climes. Coming to a headline, notable events like this is something really rewarding, and it shows that hard work is really rewarding, is really, something to identify with. What do you think concerning this report?
It's a great one. You know, over the last 5 years, Nigerian music has been on the rise globally, and the appeal, it's not just Afrobeats to the world. You look at those headlining this, you look at Pato Rankin, is barely an Afrobeats, you know, artist in that sense. It does more of reggae music. You look at someone like Flavor Nabania. He's more of the high life, you know. So, but it's good to see Nigerian artists, you know, really headline major concerts across the globe. The beauty about it again is the fact that it's not just limited to some people. Over the last 5 years, it's probably been Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy that have headlined, you know. But now you now have other stars as well. Headlining major concerts across the globe. So I think it's a good one. Hopefully we see more women as well headline. I know Tiwa Savage has headlined 1 or 2, but we need more, you know, African superstars in terms of females to also headline concerts like that. I think it's just a great time to show African music, the culture to the world. And right about now, if there's anything that is a unifying factor, it's music.
All right, that's true.
Something said it all. Music, unifying factors, and I personally want to take his last statement. We hope to see more African females headline this too, because African music generally has gone far and wide. Let's talk about Nigerian music. We go to the streets of New York, London, you hear people in parties, they listen to Nigerian music, they want to dance to Nigerian music to show how good we are in this part of the world, and it's something to be proud of actually. So big kudos to the headliners of this particular event, and we just hope that subsequent time to see more African women, not just from Nigeria, cut across both sub-Saharan Africa, come and take the center stage, and that'll be something to be proud of.
That's good. Well, this is just our offering for you today on Entertainment Gist at this hour. We thank you so much for watching. I am Samuel Okate.